Hi family, you are welcome back to my channel. Thank you for clicking on this video and thank you for tuning in to my channel. If you are an old subscriber or an old viewer, you're welcome back. And if you're just seeing my face for the first time or listening to me for the first time, you are welcome here. I'm so glad to have you here. Here we talk about growth, we talk about love, relationships, we talk about purpose, we talk about everything in between, all this that helps us and leads us to become a better version of ourselves. So if that's something you like, please do well to stick to this video, and thank you for tuning in to my channel. So guys, today we have something interesting to talk about. It's not so sweet, but then it's very important, because if we are committed to growth and if we are committed to becoming the better version of ourselves, then we cannot shy away from some of these very important points that will help us become a better version. So here is what I have to say to you. You know, these days one of the most common phrases we hear is love yourself first. And honestly, it's not a bad idea at all. I mean, who wants to walk around hating themselves? It is a good idea. That would be exhausting to hate yourself, very exhausting, and that's not right. But here's the thing, somewhere along the way, that beautiful idea of self-love started getting, well, a little twisted. It started getting a little bit twisted. People started interpreting it the wrong way. Now, for some people, love yourself has slowly turned into put yourself first, no matter who gets hurt, no matter the cost. And that is wrong. We went from care for yourself to care only for yourself. Do you notice the difference? From know your worth to I'm the only one that matters. That is where the problem is. And today, I want us to talk about that, about self-love applied wrongly, and why, when it's misunderstood, it can quietly turn us into something God never intended. People have interpreted self-love wrongly these days. Man, look at the shift in the meaning. People have shifted the meaning of true self-love. You see, self-love was never supposed to be selfish. No, not at all. In fact, in Mark 12:31, Jesus said, love your neighbor as yourself. Did you catch that? As yourself, okay? That means, yes, God expects you to take care of you, but He also expects you to extend that same love to others. Do you understand? Yes, God expects you to love yourself, take care of yourself, but also love others. But here's what I've noticed, and maybe you've noticed it too. Some people hear love yourself and they translate it as I don't care how my actions affect you. That is, they become self-centered. If it benefits me, that's all that matters. And that is wrong. Self-love is not meant to be selfish. My happiness is the highest love. People just feel their happiness is the highest love. And before you know it, the line between healthy self-care and harmful self-centeredness just disappears. I'm telling you, it's like those people who say they are just being honest, but what they really mean is I'm about to insult you and I don't care. That is how people have misinterpreted self-love, same energy. The truth, a lot of people who shout self-love the loudest aren't actually practicing love, not at all. They are practicing self-indulgence, self-centeredness, selfishness. Now, there are dangers of wrong self-love. There is wrong self-love and it has dangers. And you need to listen to this very well. Here's the danger. When your focus is only on pleasing yourself, even if it means someone else gets hurt, you start killing empathy. That is what I've noticed. You stop asking, how will this affect my family, my friends, my community? And you start asking, does this make me happy right now? I've met people like that. It's not funny. But here's the problem. Selfishness might feel powerful in the moment, but over time, it makes you lonely. You think you're practicing self-love, but you're just being selfish. Yes, you might win every argument. You might set boundaries so high that no one can climb over them. You might cut people off left and right and center. But in the long run, relationships crumble. Because you've not been showing love to others, people pull away, trust breaks. Because genuine love, whether for yourself or others, comes with boundaries, compassion, and responsibility. You see, while you love yourself, you love others. Philippians 2:4 says, "Let each of you look not only to his own interest, but also to the interest of others." Do you see what I'm trying to say? If your version of self-love consistently leaves people hurt, ignored, or dismissed, it's no longer self-love. It's self-worship, self-centeredness. Now let me tell you the true meaning of self-love, okay? Pay attention because we need to strike a balance. So what's the right way? Now, true self-love is seeing yourself in the way God sees you. That is self-love. It's appreciating the way He made you without comparing yourself to someone else. Without comparing yourself to someone else's Instagram life. Psalm 139 verse 14 says, "I praise you because I am fearfully and wonderfully made." Building your self-esteem based on His truth, not on likes, followers, or trends. Loving the way He made you, refusing to look down on yourself, even in seasons when you feel weak. That is self-love. Okay? Not dismissing others. When you love yourself this way, you become healthier, stronger, and more capable of loving others well. That is self-love. Here's the irony. Loving yourself the right way doesn't make you self-centered. It actually makes you more other people oriented, other people centered, because you are no longer trying to pour from an empty cup. You are filled with God's love. And when you are filled, that love spills over, blessing everyone around you. I don't know if you are now trying to see, if you are now seeing the difference between self-love and being self-centered. Now, how do you keep it balanced? Because in the bid to show self-love to themselves, some people have drifted. So how do we make sure our self-love isn't turning into selfishness? Now, here are 3 quick checks. Listen attentively. Number 1, check your motive. Ask yourself, am I doing this because it's truly healthy for me, or because I just don't care how it affects anyone else? Number 2, look at the fruit. If your self-love, in quotes, consistently leaves people hurt, angry, or feeling small, something is off. Remember Matthew 7 verse 6 that said, "By their fruits you will recognize them, you shall know them." Number 3, invite God into it. Before you make big decisions in the name of self-care or self-love, ask Him, "Lord, is this loving towards me and others? Is this thing loving towards others too, apart from myself?" Because here's the truth. Self-love that ignores God's principle will always drift into self-centeredness. But self-love rooted in God's love, that one is powerful. It's transformation. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. Are you seeing the balance here? See, it's very, very important. Take everything I'm saying seriously. Listen, loving yourself isn't wrong at all. In fact, it's necessary. You really need to love and appreciate yourself. But if love yourself has become an excuse for you to avoid responsibility or to hurt others without remorse, then it's time to pause. Because God's kind of self-love isn't about making yourself the center of the universe. It's about seeing your value through His eyes, appreciating the way He made you, and using that strength to love others as well. So yes, love yourself, no doubt, but love others too. Because at the end of the day, real love never asks you to choose between the two. You can still appreciate the way God made you and still love other people. So I believe you've seen the idea and the picture I'm trying to paint. Self-love is about appreciating the way God made you. Okay? It's about being happy about the way God made you. Knowing your worth, seeing your value, not looking down on yourself, not having low self-esteem. It is not about being selfish, because I've seen people that say, do what pleases you, don't bother what people think. In this life, I have noticed you have to do what will please you. Okay, fine. But make sure that that thing you're doing doesn't hurt others. Because some people have taken this in a wrong way. Because that's something with human beings. We have a way of misinterpreting messages or misrepresenting the truth, or just not carrying things the way they should be. Some people have drifted from, oh, love yourself, appreciate yourself. If you don't love yourself, nobody else can love you. They've drifted from it to becoming self-centered. They say, what is important? Make sure, but that's not true. The Bible told us to bear one another's burdens. The Bible told us to love others. So why are you just focusing on yourself? We are not saying you should not focus on yourself, but as you do that, love other people too. Always ask yourself, are my actions going to hurt this person? Are my words going to hurt this person? Is this thing just comfortable for me alone? Why it's harming others? Please, you need to take this seriously. Thank you for watching up to now. What do you think about what I've said? Am I right? Or do you think I'm not right? Let me know in the comment section. Do you have any experience you want to share with somebody that has become self-centered or selfish while they are trying to probably practice self-love? Let me know in the comment section. Thank you for watching up to now. I am Dorisnancy, also known as GCNC, and I enjoy having you on my channel. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Before you go, click on any of those videos you can see on the screen right now and enjoy the rest of your day. And if you've not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe, like this video, and share it to as many as would need it. Thank you for watching, and thank you for being part of this channel. See you in my next video. Bye.